Joined with UNI head football coach Mark Farley as the UNI Panthers come away with a top 10 win over Illinois State as the Panthers do it in Normal, Illinois. Coach, going into that game, you were ranked 10th, Illinois State ranked 7th, and you knew it was going to be a physical game. Your guys went out there. They won that battle at the line of scrimmage. What did you see from your team Saturday?
I saw consistency. I mean, 4 really good quarters of football. A team win. I thought offense did some very critical things in critical moments, and the defense was just all day long. You know, they'd hold up against that rushing attack of Illinois State, and they did a great job.
The defense allowed just 75 yards of rushing, held James Robinson, one of the top running backs in all of FCS, to his lowest total since the opening week loss that they had against Northern Illinois. Your run defense, what did you see from those guys up front? What was the key?
Well, I thought the key was Jared Brinkman. Brinkman in the middle just did a great job as far as sustaining. He played nose tackle all day long, and without a double team on him, he was making plays. So it made him convert to a double team, which freed somebody else up. So he was really the catalyst of that whole front.
He actually led the team in tackles with 7 tackles on that. You don't see that a lot from a defensive tackle.
We were talking about as coaches, you don't see that as a nose tackle that you lead the team in tackles, but that's how much they wanted the interior of that defense to move the football, but he really did a great job.
Coach, the defense solid top to bottom, rushing attack, passing attack, allowed just 135 yards in passing of Illinois State's offense, but 3 interceptions. Coming up with takeaways was huge on Saturday.
It was. There were a couple early. The early one was big that we took away, and you even go back. There was a 4th and short that they went for in the first quarter, and I convert that as a turnover as well. So you look at those big plays in the first half, the intercept, and then when they went for it, and then the second half was more to put them away when we got the intercepts.
You have a true freshman making plays on defense. Omar Brown came up with that solid 4th down tackle in the backfield. You had 2 interceptions for the young freshman, earns Missouri Valley Football Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Are you seeing the freshman make some big strides here halfway through his first season?
Well, he's improving, but they're also going after him. That's where he's getting a lot of work. So, you know, when you see a freshman on the field, it's your instinct to go after the freshman and see how sound he really is. And they went after him, as many people. And right now, he's really holding up well, and he's making them pay for coming after him. So it's a week to week, but Omar's always prepared, and Omar really cares.
Coach, as you look at this defense as a whole now going into just 3 games left in the season, what do you like about how they seemingly are getting stronger and stronger week to week?
Well, that's the key in November, is get stronger. You got to get stronger. You got to get smarter and stronger this time of year. And it's not just about how much you work, it's the quality of work that you put in. So this comes down to production on Saturday, and you know, we've talked about it. We prepared for this time period. We're off to a good start in November, but we've got another big game on Saturday.
The UNI Panthers host Indiana State at 4 p.m. inside the UNI-Dome. We'll have more with Coach Farley coming up, talking about that matchup. We'll also talk about how the offense did in the Panthers' top 10 win over Illinois State. Stay tuned for more Panther Sports Talk.